welcome to my channel, and my name is Rob, and I hope that I can introduce you to a crap ton of movies that you've never heard of, because there's a lot of them. There's some that even I haven't heard of, and these movies deserve some exposure. My obsession with horror began when I was 6 years old, roughly. I watched Tom Savini's remake of Night of the Living Dead, but suffice to say that movie scared the shit out of me. I watched it from behind a chair. It was a movie that traumatized me, and that feeling might be too much for some people, but it was addictive to me. So not too long after that, I watched Nightmare on Elm Street, and that was a whole nother ball game. Just to witness something so creepy yet so fantastical just engaged my imagination on a level that I felt I had never tapped into before. I was so obsessed with Nightmare on Elm Street that I taped up knives to my mom's gloves, and at one point I even took toothpaste and traced out the words bitch on her nightstand. After Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Friday the 13th. I watched Friday the 13th alone in my basement. You have to understand too that every one of these movies I watched by myself. So yeah, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Jason, Michael, Freddy. As far as I'm concerned, the holy trinity of horror. It does not get much better than that, but I'm glad that I branched out. The first way I branched out was Dario Argento. I'd seen Suspiria pop up in lists, countless lists. So I knew that it had some merit, some reason why I should look into it. And if you've never heard of Suspiria and you're watching this video and you've never heard of Dario Argento or giallo films or Italian horror, then I'm excited because I have something to introduce you about. So yeah, giallo films, Suspiria. Great movie. Dario Argento's most famous movie. He depicts murder not only in a disturbing way or violent way, but in beautiful ways. And to me, that's part of the appeal of giallo films. Dario Argento and Mario Bava and Lucio Fulci, if you've never heard these names, look into them. They will open up a world that you did not know existed. That's how I felt about them. They are so atypical of mainstream American cinema. They care more about leaving a lasting impression on you than making sure everything adds up. It's important to remember that not everything will add up, but once you free yourself of those constrictions and enjoy one of the most surreal, beautiful, strange, thought-provoking genres I've ever seen, not to mention pretty frickin' bloody, then check out a giallo film. That's it for today and this video. Thank you for tuning in and letting me rant about horror movies, because I love nothing more, and it's going to continue whether you like it or not.